Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my first lesson of PTB grade 9 Mathematics chapter number 3, that is about the logarithms. And in this class, students will be learning and discussing that what is the scientific notation, and this lesson I'm making on special request and demand of my class 9th and 10th students. And students, how can I forget you people? So let's begin today's class. First of all, it's really important to understand that what is scientific notation. Before going to the lesson, you have to make your mind that in our everyday life, there are some numbers which are very, very large, like the diameter of sun, diameter of earth, that we cannot easily read them. And there are many other objects. They're really small that we cannot see them through our naked eyes, and we have to see those objects with the help of microscope. They're really small. So in order to read very large values, or in order to read small values in the moderate form, the method of writing the number is called the scientific notation. And how to write and when a number will be in the scientific notation. For that purpose, a number written in the form a multiplied by 10 raised to the power of n, where a is the number which is between 1 and 10, and n is integer that can be positive, can be negative, is called the scientific notation. So it means in order to write the number in scientific notation, we must have to write the given number as the product of two numbers. One number is a and the other number is the power of 10, and that power of 10 is an integer that can be positive, can be negative, and the a, the first part, must be a number which is between 1 and 10, but it should not be 10. So students, I hope you are really clear that how to write the given number in scientific notation. And let's try to apply the concept on exercise 3.1. Exercise 3.1 question number 1 says that express each of the following numbers in scientific notation. And the first question is 5,700. Okay, now look students, that in order to write the given number in scientific notation, the number must be expressed as the product of two numbers. One is a and the other is power of 10. So an a part must be the number between 1 and 10 only. A part must be between 1 and 10 only. But if we look at our question, that is 5,700, this 5,700 is really large number. It is not in the range of a. So what to do to turn to write this number in the range of a? That means 1 and 10 only. There are two ways. I will be telling you the trick as well, but first let me give you the clear understanding that what we have to do, we have to see the number is in thousands, and in order to make this 5,700 in the range of a, I need to insert the decimal after 5. I need to insert the decimal after 5. So what I will be doing, I will be dividing this number by 1000, and I will be multiplying this number by 1000. And now I'm not going to simplify these two thousands. The 1000 which is in the denominator will be used in turning this 5,700 in decimal form, and we know the rule of decimal, that here at the top we have 0, here at the top we have the 0, here at the top we have 7, so decimal will be coming 5 after 7, 5.7, and how many zeros are there? 3, so 10 raised to the power of 3. So scientific notation for this number is 5.7 multiplied by 10 raised to the power of 3. And now the trick method as well, that you have to see that we have to move how many units? 1, 2, 3 units towards left, 3 units towards left. So what we have to do is that we have to write 5.7 7 multiplied by 10 raised to the power of 3. Moving to the second part, and the second part is that this is a quite large number, 49,800,000. Okay, so what we can do is, first we will be solving this properly. 49,800 and 1,000. Okay, and how many zeros and ones? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 7 zeros. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 0, and multiplied by 10 raised to the power of 7. And this will be helping me in writing the number 4.98 multiplied by 10 raised to the power of 7. And if we think about the trig method, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 digits. Okay, and moving to the third part, that is 96,000 thousands. Okay, now look, I have to insert the decimal soon after 9, or right in between 9 and 6. So how many moves towards the left? 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So what we can do is 96, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and then under this 0 I have to place a 0 nicely. Then 1 2 3 0 and 1. How many zeros? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I will be multiplying it with 10 raised to the power 7 as well, and this portion will be helping me in turning this large number in the range of A, and it will become 9.6 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 7. Really easy questions. And then the fourth part is 416.9. Okay, now the question has two problems, 416.9. So first of all, what we have to do, I have to remove the decimal, 416.9, and underneath 9 I will be putting 0, and this is 1. And the question has taken the form 4,169 by 10, or I can shift this 10 up, and when I will be shifting this 10 up, this 10 has the index 1. When it will go up, I'm actually taking reciprocal. This will become 10 raised to the power minus 1. Now, somehow the question is in scientific notation, but 4,169 is a large number, and I have to insert the decimal. I have to bring the decimal after 1, or right in between 4 and 1. So how many moves towards the left hand side? 3 moves. Or what we can do is that I can divide this number by 1,000, and I have to multiply this number by 1,000, and 1,000 as the index notation, 10 raised to the power 3. Now look, these two are same, 4.169 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 3 minus 1, or 4.169 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 2. I hope really easy questions. And now the next is 83,000. Okay, now look, first let's try the trick that we have to bring the decimal right in between 8 and 3. Okay, so how many moves towards left? 1 2 3 and 4 moves. So I hope it will be 813 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 4. But let's do it properly as well, because these are one of the important concepts of your board examination. So in order to bring the number down, I have to divide it by 0 0 0 10,000, and then let me confirm it, 1 2 3, and I have to multiply this by 10 raised to the power 4. 10 raised to the power 4 is the equivalent and other form of writing 10,000 in a short form. And now you can see that at the top of 0 we have the number, at the top of 0 we have the number, at the top of 0, at the top of 0. So this will become 8.3 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 4. Okay, and moving to the next part, that is 0.00643. Now see students, here we have the number which is less than 1. We have the number in the decimal, and in order to bring the number in the scientific notation, I have to shift the decimal right after or right in between 6 and 4. So look how many moves, 1, 2 and 3 moves towards which side? Towards right side. Okay, so I hope this will be 6.43 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3. But let me reassure this, that for decimal questions what we have to do, we have to first remove the decimal. First remove the decimal. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0, 0, 0, and under the decimal I have to place 1. And now these zeros, these 3 zeros will become meaningless, and I will have 643 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I have to bring it up. And when I'm bringing it up, I have to change the sign of the index as well. Now look, that what we have to do is, this is 643. I have to bring this number down in the range of A. So for that purpose, what I will be doing, I will be multiplying and dividing this number by 100 multiplied by 10 raised to power of 2. So what will this become? I'm not going to simplify these two, otherwise we will not be able to reach at our answer. This division will be helping me in turning my large number in the range of A, and here we have to apply the multiplication law of indices with same basis. 10 raised to power minus 5 plus 2, and this will become 6.43 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3. And let's confirm the trick as well. The trick was saying that I have to move the decimal right in between 6 and 4. So how many moves? 1, 2 and 3 moves towards right. 3 moves towards right. So 6.43 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3. And coming to the next part, that is 0.0074. Again, first let's try the trick, and then we'll be confirming it with actual working. It means that I have to insert the decimal, bring the decimal between 7 and 4. Again, how many moves? 1, 2 and 3 moves towards which side? Right side. So I hope this will be 7.4 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3. But let me confirm this, that first for the decimal questions, students, you have to remove the decimal. Remove the decimal. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the question will take the form 74 multiplied by 10 raised to power of minus 4. Why minus 4? Because I'm bringing this 10,000 up, and now what I have to do, this A part is not in the range of A 1 to 10, so I have to bring it down. So 2-digit number, multiply and divide by what? 10. So this will become 7.4 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 4 plus 1, and this is 7.4 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3. Really easy questions, and let's move to the next question. And the next question is with us is that is 60,000 thousands. Okay, then it's a large number. Okay, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Here I have to insert the decimal soon after 6 and 0. How many moves towards the left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So it will be, by the trick method, it will be 6 multiplied by 10 raised to power of 7. But let me assure this, 60, and then this is 1000. In order to bring this number down, what we have to do, students, we have to divide and multiply, because this is a rule of math that whatever we do on our own, we have to do the reverse process of that as well. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 zeros multiplied by 10 raised to power 7. And now this number which is in the denominator, will be helping me, students, in converting this bigger number in the range. And the simple rule is that we have to see that how many zeros are in the denominator. So we have to cut the zeros in the mind for the simplification purpose, or replace a decimal. 6 multiplied by 10 raised to power 7. And the next question is, okay, let me see how many zeros. Long list of zeros. Let me count from the book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros. 0.80395. Okay, now let's first quickly apply the trick. Okay, in order to bring the number in scientific notation, I have to bring the decimal between 3 and 9. Between 3 and 9, this is the place where my decimal has to be. Now I have to see that how many moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 moves. 9 moves towards which side? Towards left. 9 moves towards right, sorry. 9 moves towards right. So it has to be 3.95 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 9. Okay, but let me reassure this, that 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 to 4 to 6 to 8, 395. Here I am just removing the decimal. I am just removing decimal. 3 zeros for 395 and 8 zeros underneath those all 8 zeros which were in the question. Okay, let me count and write. 1, 2, 3. Under this, under this, under this 0, under this 0, under this 0, under this 0 and under this 0, and then I have to remove the decimal and 1. So 8 and 3, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So the question will take the form 395 multiplied by 10 raised to power of minus 11. Okay, somehow we are, students, closer to the standard form. But if we look at this 395 A part, this A part is not in the scientific notation. So in order to bring this number down, okay, what I have to do, I have to multiply and divide at the same time by 100. 10 raised to power minus 11 multiplied by 10 raised to power 2, and this will become 3.95 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11 plus 2, and this is 3.95 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 9. And what was trick saying? This is, yes, 3.95 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 9. I hope you are clear about this. And moving to the last part, that is 275,000 divided by 0.0025. So for this question, what we can do is that we can see that we have to express both the numerator and denominator in scientific notation, 0.0025. Okay, first let's apply the trick on this question, that this 275,000 is a large number, and I have to bring the decimal. I have to insert the decimal right in between 2 and 7. So how many moves? How many moves towards left? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 moves. So this can easily be written as 2.75 multiplied by 10 raised to power 5. And then if we look at the denominator, we can see that here, in order to bring this 0.0025 in the scientific notation, I have to bring the decimal right in between 2 and 5. So how many moves towards right? 1, 2, 3 moves. 3 moves. So it will become 2.5 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3. So the answer for this question is 2.75 multiplied by 10 raised to power 5, upon 2.5 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3. I hope students you are really clear about today's class. In the next class, I will be teaching you that when the number is given in the scientific notation, how to write those numbers in the simple or ordinary notation. In this class, you have to learn two techniques. One is the scientific notation and one is the ordinary notation. In the scientific notation, you have to write very large or very small number as the product of two numbers, in which one of the number must be between 1 and 10 and the other part has to be the power of 10, and that can be positive, can be negative. And in the ordinary form that we'll be discussing in the next class, the numbers will be given in the scientific notation and you have to write them in the simple number form by doing the reverse process. So please must watch that lesson in order to understand the exercise properly. Please watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.